the picture given here shows that there were a family who are camping outside their houses, and seems like a guy who is playing guitar with her wife. With her wife squeezing his arms. Beside of that, there were a campfire, and there also a tent at the field. From the picture given here, there was a basket of fruits, like what can I see is banana and apple, and the background shows that beautiful scenery, seems like a sunset. I think that's all.
From this picture, I can see that a group of students are having a sport day at school. The activity seems like it involves jumping and running. The students are wearing their school sports uniform. They are all matching the color red. In the background, I can see that there are two teachers that are looking over them to make sure that they aren't hurt and to prevent injuries. The surrounding the field is filled with balloons and other decorations such as flags and banners. And besides that, there's also colored carpets which they are jumping on as a competition. That's all. Thank you. Better and quicker is because such as reading from dictionary can help them better understand and know and learn new words, which can help them use in a sentence better and properly. What do you think?
I think that's a very good idea. Besides that, another way to learn English, and the best way for me, is by learning from language learning apps. For example, we take one, like maybe through the ebook, because ebook provide 1,000 of English books, and we can know about 1,000 of words and new dictionary. For example, another useful app which I found is Oxford Dictionary, which provided a lot of new words and vocabulary, and there are also a sound which can help us to correct our pronunciation. So I think that's my opinion. How about you?
I agree, but I also think that tutoring can help our friend learn English. It is because by having a tutor which a lot of English experience in the English language, they can learn the language from the experience that their tutor give them. It is because English doesn't only require people to read, but also requires experience in order to actually understand the language. My reason is English is not a complex language, but it is also a diverse language. So learning English in general from books and stuff, it is helpful, yes, but I also think that experience is something that people should focus more on. So what do you think?
Another best idea, see. So As I guess, for a person who doesn't know lots about English can watch television. This is because television provides a very useful information, and maybe you can imagine the scene whenever we are talking in English. For example, by watching maybe news, movies in some genre, but as they are speaking English, we can learn what they are saying and help us to correct our grammar. So I think that is another one of the most effective ways how to help our friend or also us to know about English. Okay, how about you?
You have a great point. I also think that listening to music can also is also a way that our friend can learn English. It is because English is a language, and language needs in order to learn language, people are required to read a lot of the have to read a lot, and also practice by reading it loudly, at least enough for you to hear yourself speaking and reading. What do you think?
Another good example, I think reading. I think by reading, it can help us how to be more progressive in the future whenever there were a task by doing something that needs English. Otherwise, we can use English by what we're learning from reading, speaking, maybe in form of attending and ceremony or giving a speech in order to suit ourselves with English language. So it can help us how to become a better person who knows about language, especially in English.